And hello, and welcome to AleksTabletops Tabletop Game Study Session 2 Hex Shards of Fate. Yep, today we will continue to study Hex Shards of Fate. Let's just dive into the game before let's just launch music. Yep, exactly that. So yeah, let's just continue. So I decided to focus more. I'm still adjusting to all of these games and deciding which game I'm going to study more, which game I'm going to study less. The problem probably is in the fact that I chose a lot of games to study, so it's pretty hard to study all of them because I don't have that much time to study all of them. So for now I decided to choose a particular games that I'm going to stick to. And then once I'm going to explore them a little bit more, I will choose to I will switch to the other, and I will still continue to play all of these games, but for now let's just stick to 7 games all in all. So again, for now I'm going to stick to Crossmaga, to Gwent, to Feria, to Star Crusade, to Elder Scrolls Legends, of course to Hex, and also I will add a new game. It's going to be a Warbands Bushido, and for the most part I'm going to stick to these 7 games, and for now I'm going to play and study them. And then, depending how things are going to work, I will continue with a different probably. The reason why I chose this game, because all these games present pretty different experiences. So, they're completely different from each other. They have something unique to, actually give you. And just personally, these are the games that I'm interested the most in terms of their mechanics, in terms of their potential. So these are the games that I'm seeing the most potential in terms of what I could learn from them, different from what I already know. And the other games such as Eternal, Hands of God, My Tactics, Shardbound, and Shadowverse, these are cool games too, but for now I'm going to just wait and not going to do that much with them, because again, Eternal is pretty similar to Magic the Gathering, in terms of what it's doing. It's super similar, I'd say. Hands of God's My Tactics, pretty cool. I love the entourage of this game, the thing with Greek gods and etc., which is pretty cool. But again, it's tactical, and for the most part, cards are not doing much. Cards just basically representing units and not that many possibilities there to play with. There are a couple of gods, a couple of special cards, and etc. And basically, in terms of placement units, the same goes for Shardbound. It's pretty similar to Smite Tactics in this way, but it works with hexagon movement, and it's still pretty cool. It's still pretty interesting. There's still a lot of things that you could do there, and there's a lot of more versatility for this game, but again, it's still in pretty early development, so I think I will dive in a little bit later. And Shadowverse, the only problem with Shadowverse, it's relatively simple in terms of not that many cards out there, in terms of creature cards, and it all works in the involvement, and it's relatively simple. But all these games that I named before, these 4, they are relatively complex, including Hex. Especially Hex has a lot of interesting elements, a lot of interesting, actually the most complex probably out of them in terms of the potential, I think, is this game, because I don't know, for some reason I'm thinking that it's the most kind of complex, gets the most complexity, just because there's a lot of factions in here, a lot of classes and wizards and I don't know, archers, etc. So races in here, so for now I'm seeing in this a lot of potential, so that's why let's just explore it. For now I'm going to stick to campaign because again I need to learn the game, I need to learn how it works, and after all this I will probably, if campaign is not going to be like, if I will figure out that campaign is pretty limited in earning gold and whatever, of course we will dive into the actual matches, but so far I'm going to stick to campaign. That was awesome dialogue. That was awesome dialogue. Not? I don't know. That was strange dialogue. So yeah, so Whispering Breeze. Whispering Breeze is a vision basic prophecy. The next troop in your deck gets +3/+3. It's not good. And foretelling, when you play a prophesized card, gain 3 health and gain a charge. What prophesized card mean? Okay, a lot of new options in here, a lot of new, I guess, elements that we didn't face before or work before. Okay, let's see. Yes. By the way, this is actually awesome thing. Would you like to go second or go first? No cards is drawn at the start of the first player turn. You will draw a card on your turn if you go second. Let's go second. I kind of want to draw an additional card. You can replace your hand once without penalty. Then if you choose to redraw again, you will receive a new hand with 1 fewer card. Okay, pretty similar to Magic. Let's see. So we have four types of lands, or I don't know. I forget how this is called. Basically, resource. We have 3 creatures, 2 small and 1 relatively big. And I think we could keep this hand. It's a pretty good hand. We have creature with lethal. We have flyer, and we have other Shinhare. You control have +1/+1. Shinhare, it's our bunnies, so this is actually good. And for this card we need 5 mana and 2 additional type of resources like this. And so yeah, basically this is awesome hand. Let's keep it. Again, in order to play cards in here, we have to go through a lot of elements. So first let's just go and check things for the opponent. Automatically pass on priority. Okay, no, it means that we need to turn off everything and accept. And then everything needs to go automatic when it comes down to the opponent. Okay, in order to play this card we need to use additional just 1 mana, and with 1 mana we need to use an additional resource, and this resource is called blood shard. So basically shards. So first we play in a shard. It will add additional mana and additional threshold for using a specific card. So now we have the ability to play our first card. Again, it has Summoning Sickness, or how it's called in here, I don't know. I continue to second main phase, and that's kind of it. Go to the end phase. Again, now, I will control all of my phases, but I don't want to control the phases of the opponent. And I still continue. So, opponent decides to play. Okay, player main phase, combat phase, attackers, blockers, damage, second main phase, end of turn. damage end of turn. I don't know how they're controlled. Continue to opponents. Yeah, I think we need to get rid of them in order for the opponent to go automatically. Okay, main phase, yes. Combat, attackers, blockers. We don't need to receive damage. Second phase and end of the turn, we don't need. Just accept. Okay then, so what else? So since this card we need to play fastest, because again it will give our Shrunzer Shinhare additional thing, I think it's time to play them. We need 2 more. Again, we have... Oh, awesome! We actually have the ability to arrange a hand. This is awesome. This is actually awesome. Because I would love to arrange my hand in Magic, and unfortunately it's not possible, but right here it's pretty cool. So we have 2 things in order to create additional character, which is pretty cool. Continue to combat. So do I need to attack or not? This creature with lethal, no, I will actually go in a blocking stage. When it dies, the following effect will occur. So basically this card will return back after death, and it also could kill a pretty big creature, but it's still, yeah, let's not go into attack. So continue, enter phase. Okay, so yes, opponent decides to, this is actually playing a card, not attacking with it. Pretty big one. Okay, let's block it. Now it's died and we got it back. Good. Again, in order to play this one, we will continue. And now we have the ability to play this one finally. Okay, now all of our Shinhare gets additional thing. This one has lethal too, which is pretty cool. Oh no, I actually made a mistake. We had to use this one instead of this one. Now I need to keep it. But good, we have another lethal creature. So now I'll probably not go into attack. Again, I could with this one, but I don't know. Instead, let's just not. Although we have to attack at some point, of course, but I'm going to wait. I still want to keep my creatures a little bit for longer. Prophecy deployed. The next troop in your deck. What? The next troop in your deck gets +1/+1? What do you mean in your deck? So the next creature card that you will draw, yeah, the next creature card, which is troop card, yeah, troops, will get additional thing, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Prophecy, again, when you deploy this card, the next troop in your deck gets +2/+2, the same. Basically, this deck works like this. If for the most part it works with deployment and with giving the next troop in your deck additional things. It's just pretty cool actually. Okay, now it's time to gather mana for this one. Next turn we could play it actually, which is awesome, and this turn we can play this one, which is awesome. Again, this is the special summoning ability for this particular class. I still going to explore classes in the future, but so far I'm freaking loving it. Like, again, someone would say that this game is pretty similar to Magic the Gathering, but no, freaking not. Like, there's a lot of interesting things in here that Magic doesn't have, and that's one of the reasons why I decided to like choose it as a main one. There's a lot of things in here that It's pretty cool and interesting. So if I'm going to attack with this one, it's actually going to be, yeah, let's attack with both. So I will declare 2 attackers. Both are going to be tapped. Continue. Okay, decides to destroy one of them, the one with lethal, which is a pretty smart thing, I guess. Deal damage. Okay, I have a choice what to choose, first, last. It doesn't matter who's going to be attacked first and the last at this particular point, because their deployability already used, so it's kinda don't care. I could switch who I could destroy first. Since this one is a green one, let's destroy first this one. It doesn't matter, both of them will die either way, so continue. So far so good. This is probably one of the first matches that I'm actually playing and I'm kinda in the game. Because before that, I was pretty distracted. Like, first session, I was super tired, I played a lot of these type of games at once, I was super drained and I didn't had that much fun. And I mostly don't remember anything about that game, so this is probably the first game that I'm actually playing like with some type of notion that I'm actually studying it and figuring out new abilities. So yeah, of course I will attack with all of them, why not? Attack. I don't think that something with haste like is going to be there. Continue. Then for the next turn I could attack with a flyer. This is awesome. Oh, what was that? Okay, troops with crush will deal excess attack damage to the opposing champion for every point of attack over the combined defense of opposing troops blocking them. What? If this assigns more than fatal combat damage to all troops blocking it, the rest will be assigned to the defending champion. Okay, this is a trample-like card, yeah. Prophesized, if you would gain health, gain that much +1 instead. Oh, this is crazy. And it's pretty big. That means that we need to keep creatures with lethal on blocking phases in order for prevent of this card from attacking. And if our lethal cards are going to be small, the rest damage is going to be dealt to our champion. Again, it works like a first like trample. It can't block our creatures or the creatures with flying, which is cool. And this is our first action probably that we draw on evolve. So each troop you control gets +1/+1. It's actually pretty cool. Although it's kind of pointless. This one I will keep on a block stage. Also, I'm kind of interested in how this action works. Do we have the ability to play it on... Do we have the ability to play it on our defending stage? Because I would do that. To destroy this one with both of these. For now I'm going to attack with a flyer only. Okay, slowly but surely. And no, we don't have the ability to use this action as an instant, only as a sorcery probably. Whispering Breeze of Vision. So yeah, this is the card that we feared the most. This is the hero card, 0. So Prophecy, the next troop in your deck gets +3/+3, it's crazy. 0 and 12. Not good. So that means that we need to use this card only in attacking phases. Okay, exhaust another Shinra you control. Shinhare you control, or Shinhare, summon a Battle Hooper. Battle Hooper is this one, probably. Do I have enough mana? I have 6, so I'm going to play this one. So yeah, let's just play this one first. Oh, that's how it works. If we already control it, it just gets +1/+1, which is pretty cool. Okay, let's play this. Exhaust another Shinra you control, summon. Oh, so I basically, this is the activating ability. I could tap this card. After it will lose summon and sickness. Tap one of my Shinhare. I actually have one. And by tapping it and tapping this card, and by paying 1 mana of any color, I have the ability to create a Battle Hopper. It's pretty cool. Let's think if I'm going to attack with all of them or not. No, I'm going to keep this one for later stages. So for now, let's just continue. For now, I'm going to attack only with 4/1. Okay, opponent decides not to do anything. For the first, probably because he doesn't have... He has 1 card in hand. Okay, what do we got over here? Shinhare Mag, or Mage. When you gain a charge, this gets +1/+0 and unblockable this turn. But how I can get charge? Okay, since I'm not going to attack with it, so let's just activate its ability. Let's tap the only Shinhare. Oh no, let's actually tap the one that we already summoned. Accept. And hello, Battle Hopper! Pretty cool. Yeah, let's just continue to get more and more creatures. And after that, I will use this one, and each troop will get +1/+1 and attack with all of them and deal lethal damage. Or next turn, I'm just going to win by attacking with Flyer. Oh, what the... Okay, Prophecy... Oh, so quick action and basic action. Quick action can be used as an instant, and actual, like just basic action, is just a sorcery. So what I have in my hand is... it's like a sorcery, and this one is like an instant. Or quick action. So gain 4 health, Prophecy the next troop in your deck, gets deploy and gain health, 4 health. Not good. But at least it's not something that just basically destroyed our unit or something like this. So our unit still will deal damage, although a lot of health gained, because again, it's double health gained, because if you gain health, you gain 1 plus 1 instead, like 4 plus... yeah. Cool. Target troop gets +1/+3 and Skyguard. Oh, Skyguard, so again, this can block as through it had flight. So again, this is some type of a reacher, which is pretty cool. Oh no. Oh! This is just a quick action. Let's do this. Let's just deal lethal damage. I think it's time. See, I played all of my cards, and now I'm going to attack with every freaking creature. Not going to tap anyone. forget, press F4 to select and deselect all. Whee! Pretty cool. So well, let's just deal a little damage. I think unless opponent doesn't have anything, so we won, I guess. It's definitely lethal. Shaboom! Pretty cool. Victory! Okay, total experience. So yeah, we're getting gold, which is pretty cool. So we getting experience, we're getting gold, and I don't know where this gold could be used though. Oh no, we're actually getting the actual gold that we probably can spend on boosters. Let's actually find it out after this one. Sora. So yeah, remember, yes, got it very well. Sora. Okay, that was funny. Yeah. Okay, quest you have will show in your quest book. You can track your progress as you explore the world of Entrath. You have completed your first quest. Characters that offer quest resolution have a question mark above them. Click them to turn into your quest. Okay, like this. So we could just move to an actual quest cards right away. So these are our quest thing. New location, incomplete, completed, blocked. Whoa. Repeatable quest. So it's like an RPG, which is pretty interesting, which makes this game pretty interesting. So let's just first exit campaign and see how many actually gold we have. So right here in campaign we have 287. Let's just exit campaign and see how many gold we have like in reality. Yes, this is the actual gold. So that means that we probably have the ability to buy our booster with this gold. Your card collection. Pretty big card collection, I would say. 200 of each. 2 of these, 3 of these, and a lot of cards, which is pretty cool. Right away at the beginning of the game you have pretty good collection. Let's just go into store, see what is the price for the booster. 200 piece. What? Oh, so G's it's gold and P it's platinum. So in order to buy boosters we actually need to gather platinum, not gold. But why would we need an adventure box? So in order to buy adventure packs or story packs, I guess this adventure pack contains 2 common PvP card and common. Like, gathering gold is pretty cool because it could give us pretty interesting things, but for the most part everything else goes with the platinum. So maybe we don't have to go through the campaign because we need to buy an actual boosters, and in order to do so we need to earn platinum. Buy platinum. Okay, there's ability to buy an action platinum cards, or not platinum through the site. So right now I've got redirected to the site. Okay, so 500 platinum costs $5, 1000 platinum costs 10, and etc. or you can buy a VIP program and it will allows you to pay monthly, 30 days of VIP, 90 days of VIP, and 300 days of VIP. We're not going to do that, so open packs, redeem codes, and we have the actual PvP packs, we have chests, and we have other packs. We don't have anything. By the way, I didn't earn any packs yet, so this is actually interesting. I would want to do that. Buy new cards to create new decks. Again, we need to find a way to earn platinum, and these are regular boosters, so 12 commons, 4 uncommons, 1 rare legendary, 1 treasure chest, which is awesome. So we definitely need to go instead of the campaign and go through something that will allow us to earn not gold that we could use to buy a adventure packs, which are pretty cool too, but 2 PvP cards, which I don't know what, 1 common, rare or legendary, PvE card, and 2 non-card rewards, equipments, stardust, and etc. So both kind of important, but I think we need to focus more on actual cards. So fight against the serious, progressively difficult AI opponents in the Frost Ring Arena, recommended for advanced players. Battleground, compete against other players, no for pop prizes. So we don't have that much choices, so I guess let's go against AI in the Frost Arena and explore it. It would appear that another are aspiring combatant needed my global summons. You traversed the Surat. That's one of the reasons why I don't want to read anything in here, because there's a lot of new words that I basically don't know. Again, English is not my foreign language, so it's kind of difficult. There's the bottle, there's the Yetis, and outrage the commerces of avalanche giants. Yet your true challenges lie ahead, my friend. Guy kind of looks like Teaserette. Pretty cool. Yeah, continue. I've augured either to the first ring, and you are nobody, at least until you earn my fame against the array of angry adversaries. In each round, you will face your furious foes and a boss, each of whom has the same ambition as you, friend. A victory at all costs. Pretty cool. Your progress in the Frost Ring will determine your rewards. You can cash out at any time and walk away with the goodies you have earned. Oh, this is actually pretty interesting. Carefully choose which allies and magic you wish to take with you into the ring. Once you begin, you will not be able to marshal new forces. The audience craves entertainment. To make sure they get the best show possible, you can only suffer a few losses before you're done. Tossed out into the merciless winter cold. Are you ready, champion? Greatness awaits. Yes, what does it mean? Select your deck. So we have choice only in 2 decks, Bow and Wings and Blight Brushes. So select the deck to use in the arena. You cannot change your selected deck once you begin. I don't know what these decks are doing actually, so Blight Brutes or Woven Wings. Everything that works with wings implies flyers, so let's hope that... Let's just go with Brutes for now. Shall we? Okay. Brutes. Pretty cool. Stormcloud. Stormcloudy. So, withdraw. It's just basically finish, save and quit, and battle champion. we don't have anything. So basically this is probably the status. So again, we need to face like 4 opponents and boss, then again 4 opponents or 3 opponents and some kind of a pre-boss, then boss, and again, and until we get the crazy. And we have the ability to lose only 3 times. If we're going to lose 3 times, remove strike by perfecting a tire or competing the Hogarth challenges. So these are probably Hogarth challenges, and it will remove our defeats. This is actually pretty cool. Victory 0. Earn gold to pouches each time you defeat a champion, and earn treasure by defeating boss champions. We will go through a couple of those, we'll see what they will give us, and if they're not going to give us platinum, we will not going to do them, because again, I need to find a way to earn platinum in order to buy boosters. So probably it's just by facing other opponents. Whoa, this is awesome. Pretty beautiful card, like the environment. Your opponent goes first. So, okay, I probably will replace my hand. This is a artifact. Sacrifice this, draw a card, gain 2 charges, and gain 3 health. The reason why I need to discard because I don't have mana source for this threshold, so let's replace hand. Oh yeah, this is better, but the problem is I have enough mana, but I don't have that many creatures. So I have basic action, destroy target troop with cost 4 or less, which is pretty cool. We could destroy some big unit, and we have pretty big unit to protect ourselves and to attack. Let's keep it, because again, next time if we're going to redraw, we will use 1 card. So just keep this one. You're shivering, not used to the cold? That must be it. I can't imagine it's from nerves. No, very well, I'll give you a chance to warm up by subtracting 7 health from all your tier 1 opponents. Tier 1 opponents. That should get your blood moving or spilling. Okay. So for now, the only thing that I could do is just wait to use this one. Target troop you control gets Death Cry, summon 2 Bleak Blossoms. So this is the only thing that we could cast. So a couple of turns, because it's going to be at least 4 turns before we could cast someone. Okay, exhaust target troop. Not good. So this has activated ability that allows only one shot, to use this ability for 0 and tap one of my creatures for them to not attack or whatever, which is pretty interesting. And it uses its ability with Storm Cloud, so it's not a creature. Choose 1 at random, summon a Bitty Bolt, summon a Thunder Perf, or summon a Splashy. Okay, let's see what's going to be. Okay, it's Splashy. No, Thunder Poof. These are pretty interesting clouds. Sacrifice this, exhaust target troop. Okay, this deck specializes on tapping. It's probably a good thing that we don't have that many creatures at our possession at this point. So we still don't have the ability to use this one because we need 4 to utilize it. Not good. So just continue. And again, I have only big creatures, which is not that good. But the good thing is that the opponent doesn't have that many health as us, so we're kind of safe for now. Again, a lot of flyers out there, which is not that good. I don't have that many flowers. Wanted to say. And again, it's pretty early, still can't play anything, continue. So for now, I'm just accepting the damage. Oh, it is this. Target champion draws 2 cards. Okay, pretty interesting. What's this? Quick action, target troop you control gets +3/+3 and crush this turn. Pretty cool. So again, this is kind of works like a tremble. By the way, awesome art. Xavier Roberto. Okay, and now we have the ability to play our first card. And this is artifact, destroy target troop with cost 4 or less. I think we have to destroy this 2/2 flyer. It costs 3. This one 2, this one 2. Because again, we have to do that. Except this is pretty interesting. Why this is not an artifact. This is execute and basic action. Yeah, I misread things. There's no such thing as artifact in here, probably. And again, we can't use this one unless we have a creature. So, as you saw, I couldn't use it previously because I didn't have a creature. And I can, yes. At least one creature we need. Target troop gets, this can't ready, what? This can't ready during its controller's ready step. What? This can't ready during its controller's ready step. What ready means at this particular instance? It's like I don't know what it was. Target troop gets this can't ready. Yeah, I don't get it. And again, I still can't use this one. So now we have the ability to play creatures. So this one has Skyguard, which is good. That means that we could protect ourselves from flyers. And Steadfast. What Steadfast means, or Steadfast. This does not exhaust when it attacks. Oh, this is awesome. So basically, this is like Vigilance. Definitely, we need to play this one because this one has less protection. Cool. And we also have this one, Death Cry, and summon 2 things, so we're definitely going to use it. So again, target troop you control, yes, play. It didn't work, or what? Death Cry. When this creature dies, the following effect will occur. Oh, so when it dies, summon 2 Bridge Blossoms. Pretty cool. This is actually so far pretty cool deck. It works with a somewhat green creatures, which I love, and in almost any games. Green is my favorite color for the most part. The color of nature. Yeah, we're already 45 minutes, almost 45 minutes down the session, so I think we will go through a couple of matches. Only this one and probably the next one, and that's it for this session is going to be. But okay, flying or flight. Okay, we know what flight means. And again, uses. Please call the splashy. No, this is Beady Ball. I want to see how splashy looks because it's pretty interesting. Please give me the splashy. Okay, target troop you control gets +3/+3 and crush till this turn. So per. Actually, it's pretty cool. If I'm going to make this creature super big, that means that. By the way, we can use this one only after 4 turns. And we have 1 threshold with this one, so we have this one, and we need to go through 4 steps to gather this one. Every 4th step. So this is actually a pretty good troop, 6/6. It's pretty big for defense, but the problem is it doesn't have anything, and we have a lot of flyers. So the cool thing that I could do at this point, I could attack with 4/4. Then I could use this quick action after our character will block, and I will deal like damage with the trample, which would be a pretty cool thing. Let's do that. So continue to combat. Again, this is a quick action. What the heck? Sacrifice this, exhaust target troop. Oh no. So it uses sacrifice. So it, yes, so we can't attack. This is a shame. So that means that we need to play this one. I kind of wanted to attack. It actually creates a problem, because this creature is constantly going to top us. It's definitely going to be super annoying. So this one will tap only once. This one will tap, sacrifice. This one deals 2 damage to target exhausted troop. Good thing that our character is pretty big. So let's just hope that we'll survive. Oh no, it's not that easy to play. Pretty close to losing. Just a regular flyer. Not a regular flyer, 4/4. Pretty big one. Again, opponent could use this one and exhaust one of my troops. Deploy, trigger the death cries of target troop you control. When this dies... Oh, so I can trigger death cry on this one without killing it? This is pretty awesome. And produce 2 additional creatures. Trigger the death cries of target troops you control. It's actually awesome. It's freaking awesome. Definitely will use this. So I will trigger death cry for this one, except it's not going to die, but I will create a bridge 2 of these. And then another one. Result. Yes, he decides to use exhaust, as we thought so. Result. Okay, 2 troops. So they're pretty small on that plant. I will attack with this one. Attack. Let's hope opponent will decide to... I will survive and I will deal 3 damage. Awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. Continue. So now we get rid of the pretty big flyer, which is awesome, but it's not the end. When this leaves play, draw a card. Okay, understood. When this leaves play, draw a card. At this point, we kind of don't have that many choices. We could target troop you control gets that cry. Let's put death cry on something big, such as this one. And let's attack with it, because it's a pretty big creature, I think. Although this big creature probably going to block one of these. And I probably will attack with this one too. Why not? Because, yeah, we need to press our opponent with something. Why all these things are shiny? Kinda interesting. Maybe because this creature is long, like pretty long in play, and it has all of these things. It's just pretty cool looking. Okay, I don't want to probably attack with this one because... No, I actually will. I could lose it, but we need to press opponent. And I'm not going to attack with smallest ones. Just stay with them. Although they can't block, but... Let's hope opponent will not decide to destroy my 4-4. Okay, decides to destroy my 4-4. But that way I will deal 4 damage, which is pretty cool, and my 6-6 will survive. Both of these will die. Opponent will draw additional card. It doesn't matter in which combination we need to destroy them, but I would rather destroy this one first, of course, unless there's something that I don't know about this game. Okay, and after death we... Oh, so we activated death thing, and then after death it activates it again, which is pretty cool. We got additional creatures, or troops as they call them here, which is awesome. I kind of dig this game so far. I don't know, Dwarf Warrior Troops. Okay, basic. Choose one or at random summon this one, this one, this. Please give me a splashy. Nope. Thunder Puff. Okay, what is this? Oh, we already have this one. Skyguard, Stardust, and so basically we already lost this one. Oh, it gets steadfast in all zones, not only in... Okay, creatures getting... This is the first time, by the way, that I'm playing a lot of creatures in play, like right away. So, second row, continue to combat. What the heck is this? Okay, exhaust all opposing troops. You gotta be kidding me. That was pretty epic. Okay, all of my creatures now tapped. I can't attack. Go to the second phase. Good thing that opponent doesn't have that like big creatures, and opponent probably not going to attack me, because again he needs to protect himself. Okay, flying, yes, resolve. Okay then, so sacrifice this. Oh, this is actually artifact. Yeah, sacrifice this, draw a card, gain 2 charges, and gain 3 health. This is definitely something that we need to do. And by the way, I want to see how it's going to work. Okay, it puts in here, and then I could do right away this. So let's do this. What the heck? Again, another one. Stormcall. At least it's not preventer or counter, whatever. We draw the card. Flying enters play exhausted. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. So enters play tapped. When a troop you control with a death cry dies, each opposing champion loses 1 health and you gain 1 health. This is actually... So yeah, for the most part this deck specializes in death cry, as we already noticed it. Kind of pretty cool. Since I can't do anything, we still need 1 more for this one. So just continue and hope, starting from next turn, and finally can attack. Again, opponent not going to attack, it's pretty stupid for them. Death Cry, Fate Wave. What Fate Wave is: choose 1, put a random resource or non-resource from your deck on top of your deck. So resource is our mana. Put a random resource or non-resource from your deck. Okay, we need to understand what's non-resource. I guess this is something except mana, creature, artifact, or whatever on top of our deck. It's pretty cool. Okay, opponent decides to exhaust one of our creatures by sacrificing his. Okay. We still have something to attack with, which is good. Let's continue. I guess I will attack with all of my creatures because for the most part I have to. It's kind of a thing. Although I wouldn't want to attack with my 3-2, but I will. We need to press opponent. Pressing. Okay, opponent decides to not destroy my 3-2 with 2 flyers, except instead he decides to block the biggest creatures, and I think we'll no, we almost won. You gotta be kidding. 1 freaking damage. Let's hope that we will get some type of a damage dealer, but I don't think that we have those in here. Okay, 3-2. Next turn is definitely going to be the turn, I guess. Opponent doesn't have any cards, so we have two flyers. One of them... Wait a minute, why this card enters play exhausted and this one not? Oh, maybe because this thing was put on our card by one of the opponent's cards? Exhaust target troop, exhaust all target opponent. I don't know, this is strange. Either way. I'll just attack with all of them. Massive bang. Yeah, we're probably not going to be able to play another match. It's kind of 5 minutes till the end of the session. Sacrifice this draw card. I don't think that something will happen. Or maybe he could go with some type of damage to prevent her. Okay. Of course we're going to destroy flyer. Actually we'll destroy both of them, so it doesn't matter. And we won. First one in this regime, or gold pouch. But these gold pouches we win, so we have one, and it allows us to do what? Spam bot. Yeah, I think we're not going to go through a second match. We're just going to save an exit and explore everything. So let's just go into Frost Arena again and see if we're going to continue from where we left off. Yes, this is actually pretty cool, so we could continue where we left off. So this is actually super awesome. And I need to stop saying, actually, I hate it. Battle Champion, withdraw, save it, exit. Pretty cool. Compete against other players for prizes. Again, let's just go into the Battlegrounds and see. So, ranked constructed, unranked constructed. So yeah, right here we actually... Rewards, play rules. E was sealed. Sealed. Draft. This is ranked. Unranked construction and hex primal immortal Q. I don't know what all of these means. Unranked constructed. Unranked constructed. So constructed, it means that we could play with our own decks, which is kind of understandable. Rewards. So yeah, let's just see what type of rewards we could get from this. There are no prizes for playing unranked constructed games. You can use this mode as a proving grounds for test out new deck ideas, as any wins or losses will not affect your ranking in the season later. Rules: max round length 60 minutes. Oh, there's a cap for a match, which is pretty interesting. Play a game against a randomly determined opponent using a constructed deck. There are no prizes. Select the selected deck from any of the valid PvP decks you have constructed and saved, or a valid starter deck. Deck must contain at least 60 PvP legal cards and may have up to 50 reserve cards. Oh, sideboards, pretty cool. With no more than 4 copies of each individual card and gems, or gems. Pretty cool. Matches are single match. How about this one? First place, hex.com, immortal ticket 1. So for that we need to use tickets. Oh no, we actually get as a reward for the first place we will get this one. Actual primal ticket. I don't know why we need this though. Rules: quick play, 60 minutes. Play a game against a randomly determined opponent using an immortal legal constructed deck. Immortal legal, it means that it's from one type of set, I guess. The winner earns 1 hex primal immortal ticket, good for entering the next Hex Primal Immortal Championship Series event. Players need 20 tickets to enter the championship event occurring every other month. Wins and losses in this mode will not affect your standing in the ladder, which is pretty cool. Select a deck from 60 limit, 15 reserve, modern copies. Yes, matches are best 2 out of 3. Oh damn it, this was awesome. Which reserves changes allowed between games. So you could use a reserve. Recommended for all players, small time commitment. There's a recommendation even. So yeah, the only problem, there's no way to earn these platinum. This is actually pretty bad. Like we almost don't have ability to earn platinum, which is super like crazy. So registration reward. 5 matches win Death of Winter booster pack. 3 match wins add Death of Winter booster pack to reserves. Add Death of Winter booster pack to reserves. So basically we're going to get a boosters with it. Okay, pairing style asynchronous and incremental. 60 minutes, registration open. So what it means, so yeah, like we need to register? Standard sealed deck. Entering this tournament will open 2 booster packs and provide you with additional random common and uncommon cards from which you will build a 40 card minimum deck. After reaching your first and third match wins, your deck evolves, adding another booster pack of cards to your pool. Once you have built a valid deck, use play a game to be matched against another player with a similar tournament record. After each match, you will be returned to the deck building screen where you can choose to modify your deck and play again. Matches are single game. Your gauntlet progresses will be saved between matches, allowing you to leave and return later. Pretty cool. Play until reaching 5 wins or 3 losses, whichever comes first. Once finished, prizes are awarded based on your number of matches win. In addition, you get to keep all the cards in your card pool. So basically, this way we could earn cards. Recommended for players of all experience levels. Pretty cool, but the only thing that kind of strikes me that it's registration open, so like it could be a closed registration. Okay, sealed gauntlet. Again, the same. We're going to participation reward. Resort Boat Shredder, it's probably a card. By the way, right here we're earning cards too. You have 0 in your collection. So yeah, once participating, we're getting these cards to our collection. This is actually a pretty awesome way to get it in cards. Not easy one, but pretty interesting. So right here we could earn Frost Heart boosters, Death of Winter boosters, and a lot of things. 1 match win. So yeah, this is basically a way to open packs. And draft. Random standard rare, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, let's just read rules for this one. So sealed gauntlet. Entering this tournament will open 6 booster packs of cards, providing you the materials from which you will build a 40 card minimum deck. You will get to keep all the cards you open. Just awesome. Once you have built a valid deck, use play a game to be matched against the player with a similar tournament record after. So basically this is the same as for the previous one. You can modify it again and play it again. Matches are single game. Your gauntlet progresses will be saved between matches, allowing you to leave at any time. Play until reaching 5 wins or 3 losses, whichever comes first. Once finished, prizes are awarded based on your number of matches wins. Command. So the only problem with this, you can like actually finish it. So you will play till 5 wins, and then you will restart or go through a second type of registration. And I think it's going to be some type of a restriction for it, I guess. Or just you can reopen and go again. The same goes for this one. You play until you win 5 matches, or you will lose 3 games, and then you will get rewards based on that. This is actually pretty awesome. And 5 to 8 and draft gauntlet. So 5 players, 8 players, from 5 to 8 players. Single elimination, starter booster draft. Status waiting room, so we need to wait till players will come. So launches when full. You will receive 3 booster packs and be randomly placed as a at a virtual table with 7 other players, or with 4 other players, depending on what type of things. Yes, each player opens a booster pack. So basically this is the regular drop we could see in Magic. But let's just read it. Yeah, each player opens a booster pack and selects a card from it to keep. After each player has drafted a card, everyone passes their booster pack to the next player at the table, and basically this process repeats itself until all boosters will be distributed. At the end of the draft, you will build a deck from the cards you selected. You may then use play a game to be matched against another player who has drafted a deck. You may continue playing until you have completed 3 matches. Matches are best 2 out of 3, which reserves changes allows us. Yeah, basically you can go through a reserve and add new cards or replace them. Your gauntlet progresses will be saved between matches, allowing you to leave the game and return later. Prizes are awarded based on the final placement in the tournament ranking. Final placement. In addition, you get to keep all cards you drafted, recommended for advanced players. Awesome. So basically everything that I never tried in Magic, we could try in here, which is super awesome. So we're definitely not going to play these things because they're not going to give us anything for the most part, because we need to open cards somehow. So let's just see the rewards for this one. Bronze division, silver division, cosmic, what? Limited. Bronze division. So if we're going to play bronze division, we are going to get booster packs. We can get gold. We can get a verdict of the Ancient Kings. This is probably a card, yes. Or we could get this one. What these means are, that means that we can't get them, or I already get this one, I don't know. So right here the same, we could get a special sleeves, we could get gold, we could get a verdict again, and we could get a puck. So we actually could play these two. Gold division. Again, we could get additional cards, sleeves, gold, and all of these elements. Oh, wait a minute. So the first place will get this one, second place, third place, fourth place, and fifth place. Because if it's just for places, it's not that cool. And Cosmic Division. Special sleeve. 3 booster packs. Still unclear how these rewards are distributed though. Close rewards and leaderboards. Rules. Play the best out of 3 matches against a randomly determined opponent of similar skill and rank. Winning these matches will increase your standing in the constructed ladder for this season. You can earn rewards by increasing your ladder rank each season. Select a deck from any of the valid PvP constructed and saved, then valid starter deck. Decks must contain 60 cards PvP. Legal may have 15 reserve cards, no more than 4 copies of each. Matches are best of 3, which, yes, you can go in between games change. The only problem with this, I don't know how we actually getting these cards. Like, these rewards are based on the end of the season, I guess. So if you end season in 5th place, you will get this one, and etc. So because again, this 1, 2, 3, or you can get either of those randomly. But again, it seems ladder, so it means like 1st place getting this one, 2nd this one, 3rd, and 5th this one. So it's kind of not cool because you need to be a pretty good gamer. 100th rank. Constructed leaderboards. Okay, for that I guess we're done. We now know when we have to get our platinum. Yes, definitely not in campaign, but still kinda, I don't know how we could earn actual gold. Please confirm your purchase of 1 for 20 platinum. I don't have any platinum. You do not have enough platinum for this purchase. Click confirm to buy more platinum. So the only way to buy a platinum is by using a real money. And the only way to open boosters is to play actual things. So we actually don't have the ability to buy boosters by just competing. We are going to earn in-game gold, but we can't buy boosters for in-game gold. So the only way to buy boosters is to go through a actual ranked Battlegrounds by competing this one, or this one, which is pretty cool. So at least we have the ability to actually like buy things, but it kind of forces us to play a specific thing, which kind of cool. I'm good with it. So it's kind of bad that we don't have the ability to just play matches against players and earn gold to buy boosters. But at the same time, it's probably even better when we're playing these things. We still have the ability to buy boosters, not buy them, but actually we will get rewards based on things that we opened. And since we are going to get boosters at the beginning to build our own decks, it's actually super cool. That way we will actually earn cards, and all these cards we keep to use them in other games. So it actually is super cool. So it's even better than I would thought it would be. So awesome. So yeah, that's kind of, I guess, it. This is the thing that I wanted to go through the session. Yeah. So definitely we'll continue to play Hex. It's a pretty cool game. It has a lot of depth in terms of so like everything that probably Magic has in terms of like constructed and drafted present in here, and every rules like that I'm familiar with in Magic this game has, which is pretty cool. And since for now Magic Online, like digital Magic games, don't have this except Magic Online, could be a good alternative for it, like to actually experience these type of games and these type of formats and know how they work. Because unfortunately I want to experience these formats in Magic, but I don't have the ability because, again, it's pretty limited and you need to put a lot of money into it. But Hex kind of allows to do that without putting that much money into it, which is awesome. So yeah, on that note, we'll end the session. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Have a nice day or night, and see you in the next session. Bye bye.